So in the way we were trying to figure out how do we then shift from our groups being just like a midweek gathering of believers to actually having that mission mindset of reaching out to the people in our communities and our towns. So that's when the New Forms guys came to us and did a 3-day training, and for us this was such a great model for us. And they showed us, and everything was scriptural, and they showed us what biblically it looked like to disciple people, what it looked like to go to people, what it looked like to gather people, what it looked like to sit in a room with people who didn't know anything about God, and how to disciple them in a process of moving from just this typical idea of church discipleship to actually what did Jesus do, what did the disciples do. And what was amazing for us was that we had these people in our church who are all first generational Christians who probably felt like they weren't able to do discipleship, they weren't able to do this type of stuff, where they left at the end of the 3 days where they thought, I can do it, like I'm hungry for this, I want to do it. And so the fruit and the result of the training for these guys was that they've left knowing that they can do it, knowing that they are carriers of God's kingdom, knowing that God has placed them here for this time to do this work. And so what we would say and what we see out of this, and now the responsibility lies with us as the leadership and all that in the church, is that seeing these guys living that out now, actually creating space for them to go and do this and not trying to control it or contain it, but let them go and meet their communities, go and gather and do all that sort of stuff. So I would say that the training has been so incredibly helpful in that way, in creating a model, but also just really revealing scriptures to us. One of the things that I loved about it was that it wasn't a textbook, it wasn't like something that here are the 10 steps, but actually it was revealing the heart of God and the heart of Jesus in discipleship through the scriptures. And I love that nearly every reference we had was just scriptural, and that inspired the church to step out and do it. So yeah, it's good, but now we've started it, and now we need to take the baton on and we need to run with it and see God do it.